Hey guys, we're back with another video again, and today we've got more vegetables.
You ruined my pyramid!
There you go. Fixed it.
It's summer, zucchini is abundant. We actually just had really good zucchini bread, but that is not what we're making
Unrelated
today.
completely.
So zucchini is out in full force, and we're gonna do zucchini boats today. So this is, again, super easy. You'll notice we kind of vary from like super complex 15-step recipe to something that you can pull together in like 5 minutes.
Right, so we're only seeing the vegetables here, but don't worry, we've got some like fatty, meaty stuff in this one as well.
We're doing meat for the first time on our channel, I guess.
Maybe?
Which, like, we do eat meat, but in the summer we just have so many vegetables that we just like shift to being a little bit more plant-based. We're adding some sausage, which who doesn't love sausage?
Yeah, vegetarians, that's who.
They like sausage too, it's just like toe sausage, which sounds like nasty.
Yeah.
I meant tofu sausage.
Oh, this is a disaster. Okay, now we've got two pyramids. Right.
Easy and fun. Like, who doesn't love zucchini boats?
This is one of our go-to recipes in the summer, right? Super easy to do, very quick. We keep going back to it just because we have very inexpensive zucchini available. We have a lot of ground pork available. You know, mix and mash, add some seasoning, and you're done with dinner in like 20 minutes.
We've also made this with chicken sausage before, and that was very good as well. So if you don't have to use pork, you can use chicken, you can use a vegetarian alternative. Basically, just any type of sausage will probably be delicious. I even think it'd be super good if you had like chorizo.
Mostly chorizo, yeah. Why didn't we think of that first?
All right, Brett, do you want to be designated zucchini boat scooper? You only probably need 1 spoon.
Well, yeah, with the double scooping, here we go.
Ends up. And then we just cut it in half. Oh, that was not a perfectly even.
Oh, no, yeah, do it again.
Setting you up for failure.
Slightly different. Oh, yeah, that's horribly off. Not even close to center.
Man, you have the hard job because, like, scooping out the innards, I always break it in half.
So these ones, I mean, it's earlier season for zucchini for us. So these ones are pretty skinny. Normally the zucchini we get probably are twice this size, right? Mm-hmm. And so you get much bigger canoes.
Well, I will also say the bigger the zucchini, though, the better for zucchini bread because they're just like moisture sponges.
Yeah.
So these ones are really good to like grill or fry up or chop up. And they still work for boats. You just make they're like canoes, right? We're making zucchini canoes.
And so I just want to get most of the seeds out here. I want to keep some of the outside, right? Like, I don't want to get down to just the green exterior skin, right? I want to keep enough substance so the boat doesn't scuttle. I'm using my nautical terms.
Yeah. It was funny, the neighborhood we used to live in was like all nautical street names. So we lived on like Leeward, which we found out meant like the pooper or something.
Yeah, we didn't learn them very well. Alright, so how's my boat looking?
That actually is a really nice looking boat. Plenty of space for us to put our sausage, but it's not all the way to the bottom, so it's very structurally sound. Like, I would climb in this boat and go for a ride.
Gonna row that boat? Alright.
Yeah, you are a much better scooper than I am, and I think it comes down to patience.
Well, because one of the pitfalls in doing this, right, that you could run into is if you dig too deep or you hit too much of the sides, it just kind of collapses.
Yeah.
Or you just you end up with a hole in the boat, and nobody wants that, right?
My problem with all things is that I am what you would call a speed runner. So I try to make the boat as fast as possible. And Brett's reason he's so successful is he has a little bit more patience than I do.
A little bit more perfectionist, right? This is kind of just like whittling. So.
Yeah, are you a big whittler?
No, but I think Brett means one who works well with wood.
Interesting. My last name used to mean hands on the clock, and now it means whatever the hell we want it to because we made it up.
Make our own rules.
You make your own last name, you can make your own rules. Man, our dog really wants zucchini. She is like really encroaching on our space here.
Every minute she gets probably another inch a little bit closer to us. This one is the coldest zucchini I've ever held.
Our fridge is horrible in the sense that like some parts of it are basically a freezer and other parts of it are like pretty warm. We're gonna see how my boat does because I'm gonna start.
We're gonna have a boat whittling contest.
Patience, slow and steady wins the race. So then with the filling, I actually add the meat to the filling. So some people like toss all of the zucchini guts, but I just kind of restuff it. So I think of zucchini boats a little bit more like twice baked potatoes where I like carve it out, but then I reuse
That's a good one.
And I overstuff it.
Yeah, we do that with other squash too, because we can do the same thing with, like yellow squash or Hubbard squash or.
Hubbard? Isn't that the giant?
No, that's the
pumpkins?
giant one. Summer squash. A good way to do this exact same recipe.
I'm actually not doing too bad yet.
Don't jinx yourself.
I haven't ripped the zucchini in half.
Don't even jinx it.
The nice thing is, like, even if you do that, because I've done it plenty of times in the past, you can still just make a stir fry.
Oh my gosh, these are so cold. I'm surprised we don't have ice cubes in our fridge.
Alright, how's my boat?
It's actually probably pretty good. That might be better than any of the ones I've gotten.
Ha!
It's very... Look at that.
Oh!
Oops.
Threw my beautiful boat on the ground?
It's good.
Oh! You just sent, like, a speck of something flying straight at our dog. Man, we have a lot of boats here.
We do. We should not have made all these. Or maybe we should. We're not sure.
We might have extra. It's okay if we have extra. Sausage on a stick with the pancake wrapped around it. That was my absolute favorite, and I would, like, beg my parents to buy that. And they would occasionally, but it was like a treat. Like, I got it, like, once a year.
Remember that
This
at
is
all.
bliss.
That sounds great. So.
It's like everything it's like a corn dog, but instead of a corn dog, it's not corn on the cob, but instead of a cob bone, it's a hot dog. It's like a breakfast sausage link and then a pancake wrapped around it on a stick.
Interesting.
Should be like the most popular like breakfast street food. We can make a killing here in Chicago. Everyone's on their way to work and they're like hungry, and you're like, here's portable
pancake on a stick.
Yeah,
the bus driver would love that if people started bringing on like dripping sausage porky things.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my god, there's so many of these left.
I'm doing like not bad at this today.
No, you're doing great.
It's because it's my birthday month and I'm really mature in my age now, and I don't have to like speed run through everything I do.
So this is the first instance of that you're telling me?
Because it just became my birthday month 2 days ago. So no, it's not my birthday yet. I celebrate the entire month.
That was one of the fun things when we first started dating, because her birthday's not until the 22nd. And so I ended up doing something every day for 22 days.
So today, for my birthday month, like I got a fancy coffee this morning.
I think this is my last boat here.
Because I'm going to have to do that one.
Huh? What? Oh, there is another one. Are you hiding?
I'm retired. No, I'll do that one. You did way more than me, so I can do this one.
You also chopped them up.
I feel like zucchini is a food that's really grown on me, too. I didn't really eat it a lot growing up. But
I didn't either. It was mostly just smoky links and peanut butter and toast.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the best food ever.
Being a kid of the 90s, it was like Lunchables and Hostess cupcakes and all these things that they've found out now are like terrible for you.
And a lot of cereal.
A lot of cereal. So I saw an article recently that like millennials are killing the cereal trend, not because we don't like it, but because like we grew up on it, so we know we like it, but it's actually pretty expensive.
It's, yeah.
And then they were
saying...
For
right. The cheapest food possible to manufacture, yeah.
But then they were saying that millennials really hate it because it's like too much work. You have to like grab your bowl and your cereal
3-step
and
process,
your milk, but then you have to like clean everything up afterwards, and millennials like grab and go stuff. So, spoiler, the pancake on a stick would do really well with millennials.
Then they gotta throw a stick away.
I'm just giving out billion-dollar ideas.
Oh my gosh, edible stick, that's what you need. Make it out of like a ice cream cone material.
Yeah, well that wouldn't really go well.
Wow.
I'm trying to think what would go. Well, make it out of like bacon.
So holding a piece of bacon that's holding a piece of sausage that's wrapped in a pancake. You can call it a heart attack. All right, so we actually got a ton of yield out of all of these. So we're definitely doing something with this guy. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit all of this back in the boats. But
yeah, so...
We're going to do our best.
We're going to do our best. We're also going to drain this really quick because it's like dripping wet. So we're going to get some of the moisture out of here. Then we're going to go... browned our meat already, so that is nice and done. And I just squeezed out the zucchini innards just to get as much moisture as I could. It's not like I killed myself trying to do it. So we're just gonna mix the two together now, and then I'm gonna toss both eggs in here. Now, all we do is stir it up. When we browned the meat, we added salt, pepper, some garlic, salt, some onion powder maybe. You just want to kind of season the meat. So, or alternatively, you could buy like Italian sausage and just use that. We just have ground pork and then we kind of season it ourselves. So yeah, you can kind of see that the egg just really helps make it like a goopy mixture. So it'll firm up really well when you boat it up.
When we boat it up.
Boat it up.
Boat as a verb. I guess boating is a verb. Or boating.
You want to get a sheet pan?
Sheet pan? Oh, because we're baking these babies, right?
Baking them. We're not eating it raw.
Why not?
I just put eggs in it.
You've made me eat that raw egg before.
Well, that's because you mostly get salmonella from the flour and not the eggs.
When you make brownies and cookies?
Yeah. So boys and girls, this is not a sheet pan. You want to get a sheet pan?
Sheet pan. But it holds the boat so nicely. Then you got to arrange them very nicely.
Because otherwise they won't all fit because we have a ton of zucchini here.
We might just have to eat one.
All right, Brett. So this is probably where you shine more than me.
Perfectionism.
Filling things gently.
All right, so you just want me to dump the whole thing in here and just spread it across?
No, each one should carefully be a boat. Oh man, switching sides.
Changing it up.
I'm Brett. So I have a really fun surprise topping at the end.
Is it garlic?
No.
Oh.
But it's gonna be good. I'm really excited about it. So we always do this thing where we try to manage our expectations so that I don't get Brett too excited for something that might end up disappointing him. So I mean, it'll be all right.
I mean, this is going pretty fast for detailed work of filling the zucchini boats in.
Yeah.
Like since they're in boat format, they just kind of accept me dumping the
Accept the meat. You only filled that one halfway.
I was saving it for you. I was hoping you get started.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, honey. We're really showing how well we work together as a team.
This is all alive.
Horrible.
Divide and conquer, isn't that our family motto?
We have a lot of family mottos. Stick to the plan. A fool and his money are soon parted.
That's right.
Divide and conquer.
Oh, this is fitting in like surprisingly well.
I love it when a plan comes together. We nailed it with the portions for completely like making this up and just using what we had in the fridge, which is great.
Fit a couple things in here, top it off. This one needs a little bit more.
This will be good.
All right.
So now we're just gonna go ahead and bake it for, we'll say 15 minutes or so. Seems about right.
We'll give it a try and let you know.
And yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. Ooh.
That's my thing.
Ooh, done. That is
easy.
Pretty good.
And there's way less now.
Yeah. No, we actually made a bunch, but we're just gonna try it. But it looks pretty good, so super easy. We just kind of let the meat kind of brown a little bit more, let the zucchini cook up a little bit, and we ended up keeping it for 20 minutes.
I mean, everything was edible in the first place other than the egg, so, right? Yeah, it was 20 minutes. The oven wasn't preheated all the way, so 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, 15 probably if you preheat your oven, but we're pretty lazy. And super special ingredient time.
What is it?
Fried onion.
Interesting. So, regular people could use those like little crispy onions that you put on like green bean casserole, but you
like
didn't.
French's.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. You got your own.
So those have just a bunch of junk in them.
Okay.
It's like mostly gluten, like the world's worst ingredient to put in anything. I say because I'm a celiac. So we were at the Asian Mart and I saw these, and they just have onion and soybean oil. If you've ever been to like a poke bowl place, sometimes you can get add-ons of like fried ginger, or fried garlic, or fried onion. That's all this is. The fried garlic is also delicious, but we were biking home, so I had limited capacity. So I just got the onion. Oh, wow. That just takes it from like a medium 5 out of 10 dish to like an 8 out of 10.
5.5 out of 10.
It looks super fancy.
We got multiple colors going on here, so got the green base, the dirt brown sausage, and then these delicious tan onions. You gave me like the weird stringy piece.
Yeah.
All the rest of them are like nice and crunchy. Tastes like a fair, like a county fair.
Tastes like a bloomin' onion.
Well, I mean, it just smells like fried, like it tastes like that fried. Everything's fried.
Just fried onion.
Everywhere you go in a county fair. Pretty good. Take that.
And they were like $1.
Yeah.
There was actually like a gallon jug, but I was biking, and I was sneaking stuff in the basket. Brett wasn't paying attention. I was like, I wonder if you do it.
So should have got the gallon.
I wonder what you would do if I just had like a gallon of these. But all right, do you want to get some forks and we will?
Do I need a fork? I thought the whole point of this dish was that we could like pick it up and eat it.
I've never done that.
Just like the pancake sausages.
We'll try it. I don't think that's the whole point, but we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be messy.
Bye.
Cheers.
I don't know what my fork's gonna do. It is wet. Could use a little salt.
A little more salt?
Yeah, so if you had like Italian sausage, I don't think you'd need to add anything. But
somebody didn't salt the meat enough.
I just under-seasoned the meat when I was frying.
I actually think it's really good. I'm actually getting a bit of extra flavor from the onion topping. Like, I'm glad we have that. So if you don't have these crispy onion toppings, I would just, when you season your meat, put a little bit more onion powder in. It would be the same thing.
I didn't put onion powder in because I think the dog wanted to try a piece of this when we make it out.
Yeah, so, she does.
Because we're that kind of people.
I think this is good.
I think it tastes really good. I mean, you're getting a little bit of healthy vegetable in there. It's got a little bit of the fatty sausage, which tastes really good. Mm-hmm. That's a good balance. So it's a good delivery vehicle rather than having, a hamburger bun. Right, because really this is just a healthy version of a hamburger. We got onions on top. We got egg, sausage, and delivery vehicle. Instead of bread, we have vegetable.
Should we try putting some, condiments on it then and see how that goes?
Put some condiments on it, yeah. A little mustard ketchup, is that what you want?
All right, so we got some condiments here.
We're going rogue.
Trying it. So we've actually never tried this before. Usually we just season the meat a little bit more.
So I know you're more of a line person. I'm more of a dots person myself with the ketchup.
So the other day I was trying to be, a real sweet wife and I made hash browns for him and I tried to do the dots and speed runner. So one of the dots was like...
we had hash browns and half of my hash brown was covered in one giant dot of ketchup called a pool of ketchup by other people. All right, so we're giving this a try. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's actually good.
It's like a burger.
It's like a hot dog. I'm totally fine with this having ketchup on it.
So now I'm getting a whole new...
flavor profile?
Idea.
Uh-oh.
We could make pickles, but keep them whole, cut them in half, hollow them out, put a hot dog in it, and make a Chicago dog with no bun.
Don't forget the celery salt.
Right, but and no ketchup. No ketchup.
Right. Quit talking about spoilers for our next video. Yeah, we need some big pickles for that.
Personally, we under-seasoned our meat a little bit. If you get pork sausage, that won't be a problem. If you have ground pork, I would just make sure you over-season. We typically try to do that, but kind of dropped the ball on it today. Outside of that, we've had this before. Never with ketchup and mustard on it. That was actually really good. Do recommend.
I actually like it almost better that way. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, so throw some condiments on it. You can't hurt it. I think some spicy mayo on this would be really good too. So there's a lot you can do here.
Because that goes with everything.
But yeah, there's a lot you can do here. I think this is a really good base dish that you can do a lot with. And it was super duper easy, guys. We've made this a lot before. We'll make it a lot in the future because prep work in the kitchen, it takes maybe about 15-20 minutes total for everything, and then 15 minutes to bake, and you're done.
Right, so. And it's kind of a fun kids thing, too, because the kids can help, hollow out the boats. Mm-hmm. If you're just, sitting around. That took the most amount of time to do that. But also our zucchinis were, half frozen coming out of the ice box we have here. So, that was a little bit harder to get those out than normally. Normally you just do, 3 passes, and it all comes out. Cool. Yeah, and how cheap was this one?
This one, I didn't do the math on it. It's hard math for us because we have a whole pig, so I don't know what pork prices are in real life. Our pork price is about, our ground pork price was maybe about $3 a pound. So we'll say $3 a pound, we used a whole pound, and then zucchini is really cheap right now in season. So we probably got all of these for about $2. So $5 plus I put, a couple onion flakes on, which was maybe 50 cents. So we're looking at $5 and we made a whole pan's worth. So
right, it's a pretty good deal.
We could probably feed, we'll say 1 zucchini per person. We had 6 zucchini, so this is probably 6 meals for us. So I would say...
I don't know about that. 1 zucchini for me? That was the size of a pickle?
Whole zucchini?
Yeah, I'd say 2. They were skinny. Normally in the fall, right, when you have, the big zucchinis, I'd say 1 of those is plenty per person. These were I'm hungry.
Anyways, I think you could make this for about $1 per serving. And just to do a quick recap of what we did... So if you're just jumping to this part, all we did was we browned up a pound of meat. We added some seasoning. We took our small to medium-sized zucchinis. We hollowed them out to make boats. We mixed the zucchini innards after we drained them with 2 eggs and the pound of browned meat. Mixed everything together, restuffed the zucchini boats, and baked it on 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. And that's it. So super duper easy, really good. I highly recommend making this meal.
Potentially top with crispy onions and ketchup and mustard.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Or
good.
spicy mayo would be good. Whatever else you want to do. Thanks for tuning in this week. If you like this video, go ahead and leave a like or comment below. And make sure you're subscribed to our channel for more easy tips in the future or easy meals in the future, as well as some crazy fun things that we have planned.
Yeah, click the notification bell next to that subscribe button, and you'll get notified whenever we post a new video, which right now is about once a week.
Yeah.
Which we have lots of things in the queue, so get ready for that.
Get ready. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.